Connecticut.
When you go to Miami, every move you make,
Officer down, I repeat, officer down,
could be the last. Don't move. A new CSM Miami, CBS Monday.
The ultimate competition, Survivor Fiji, premieres CBS Thursday, February 8th.
For Las Vegas-style gaming action, it's gotta be Sun Cruise. Only Sun Cruise has more ways to win. Play your favorite high-stakes table games like blackjack, craps, roulette, and more. Plus live poker on every cruise. Play the Carolina's loosest slots and get cash back. Check out our live sports book, too. Sun Cruise sails twice daily from the waterfront in Little River. Call 1-800-474-DICE.
Did you know 1 in 8 South Carolinians has chronic kidney disease? The third annual National Kidney Foundation Golf Classic will be held Friday, March 23rd at the Country Club of South Carolina. The winning team will compete for the national finals at Pebble Beach. Sign up today for this premier charity golf event sponsored locally by BB&T and King Cadillac. And join us in the fight against kidney disease. For more information, contact the National Kidney Foundation of South Carolina.
I have plenty of friends that have dropped out of high school.
I was expelled from school.
I have the ADD thing to where I can't really pay attention that well. Might as well just drop out.
School was very difficult. So I bounced from foster home to foster home. I thought I was never going to see my family or friends again.
So people get killed in broad daylight.
I was hanging out with some people. Now I realize I shouldn't have. They join gangs, start doing drugs, try to sell drugs. It distracts you from everything around you. You're always having to watch your back. You can't really be yourself.
Covering Georgetown County, this is WBTW News 13. This is WBTW News 13 at 6.
And a good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Patricia Burkett. First up tonight, Darlington County investigators continue to track down leads in the murder investigation of a Lamar man last week. That's your top story at 6. Investigators say someone gunned down Patrick Anderson outside of Club Triumph about 1 week ago. Authorities say 3 men were involved in the shooting death of the former Lamar High School standout. Officials say they're continuing interviews of potential suspects to figure out who fired the shots that killed Anderson. Today, exactly 1 week after Patrick Anderson lost his life, the Lamar community came out to say their final goodbyes. Anderson was only 22 years old when he died. News 13's Jody Barr continues the coverage of tonight's top story.
The Lamar community joined together Saturday to say a collective farewell to Patrick Anderson. Many who spoke at Anderson's funeral had one message to deliver.
We got each other, we need each other, our communities need each other. This don't stop unless you stop it.
Anderson graduated from Lamar High in 2001. During his time there, he made a big impact on the football team.
My stay was short to those who love me, and I know I will always be in your hearts. So smile. Don't fret, just remember the times when laughter and fun was always a great start.
You have to live for your kids, Mr. Rivers. You have to be here for your kids. And the message was, don't take anything for granted. Tomorrow is not promised to you.
Through tears and pain, Patrick's family and friends will always remember the man they say loved his life and loved his family more than anything. In Lamar, Jody Barr, News 13.
Patrick Anderson leaves behind a 3-year-old son. Authorities continue to investigate Anderson's murder. If you have any information, please call the Darlington County Sheriff's Office. News 13 continues to follow the murder investigation of a Darlington County man. Authorities formally charged Bobby Gilbert with the murder of Tyrone Cornelius Brown. Gilbert also faces armed robbery, larceny, and credit card transaction charges. Officials say Gilbert murdered 30-year-old Tyrone Brown. Investigators found Brown's body early Friday morning in some woods off of Sandbox Road near Highway 403. It could take several days before Gilbert faces a judge for a bond hearing. Many came out today to honor a hero in Murrells Inlet. 9 months ago, Captain Bob Clark lost his life when his charter boat, Super Suds 2, capsized. The former Marine lieutenant saved his passengers' lives when he gave up his life jacket. Clark was honored with the Chapel 4 Chaplain's Legion of Honor life-saving medallion. The award dates back to an event where 4 Marine chaplains gave up their life vests to save others on a sinking troop ship back in 1942. You'll get more details on this story tonight on News 13 at 11. Well, it's time now for your first weather forecast. Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Chris Still is in the weather lab. And Chris, I don't think we can complain too much about the weather today.
No, we really can't. It was on the cool side, but guess what? It is January. That happens sometimes. But it was a nice sunny day out there. Temperatures right now are on the cool side. 44 in Florence, 45 in Myrtle Beach. So it will be a cold night out there. Highs today were in the lower 50s. Low temperatures tonight will be right around 30 degrees, both at the beach and inland. So it will be a cold Saturday evening. And guess what? It will be a seasonably cold Sunday as well. Clouds will be on the increase during the afternoon. High near 51. There will be a slight chance of rain by late afternoon, a better chance of rain by Sunday night. We'll have more details on the rainfall headed our way in just a bit, but overnight tonight, not looking too bad. Patricia?
All right, thanks, Chris. Horry County Fire Rescue welcomed a new addition to its fleet today. Juniper Bay, an area just outside of Conway, received its first ambulance. Officials say with the population growing all over Horry County, they need to add additional ambulances. Authorities say Conway is one of the busiest areas they respond to and needed some relief outside of the city limits. This brings the number of ambulances in Horry County to a total of 18.
An asset to the county in that it's going to help take some of the load off of the Conway area as well.
Yes, and this little station.
Yeah. 2 paramedics were added to the Juniper Bay detachment of the Horry County Fire Department to help manage the calls they will receive. Governor Mark Sanford is hitting the road Monday to get the public involved in his restructuring debate. That story tops your Covering the Carolinas report. South Carolina's governor and 8 statewide office holders are now elected by voters. Sanford wants voters to decide if the Constitution should be changed to allow governors to appoint leaders to most of the other offices. Sanford plans to be in Charleston and Myrtle Beach on Monday. There are new developments in the burial plans of the Godfather of Soul. Officials moved James Brown's body from its temporary resting place in his home, but his attorney isn't saying where. James Brown's body was moved Thursday afternoon, the same day his lawyer filed his will in Aiken County Probate Court. Brown died December 25th of heart failure in Atlanta at the age of 73. Search engine giant Google says it plans to spend up to $600 million to build a data center in North Carolina. The so-called server farm in Lenoir could eventually employ 210 people, but Google spokesman Barry Schnitz says the announcement does not rule out a chance the company could expand in South Carolina. The company confirmed in December it was considering expanding at a site in Berkeley County. Schnitt also declined to comment on public records linking Google to a data center proposed for Blythewood. And we'll be right back after this break.
When you go to Miami, watch your step.
I think we're looking for an assassin.
It's the most explosive episode of Monday's #1 show.
What do you think, I'm gonna lay down without a fight?
And every move you make...
Officer down! I repeat, officer down!
...could be the last.
I think it's gonna blow. Why don't you get out of here?
Don't move. A new CSM Miami, CBS Monday.
Get critical news and weather information you need to know sent right to your mobile device with News 13 text alerts. Visit scnow.com today to register for your free text alert subscription. Storm Tracker 13 forecasts, breaking news, Amber alerts. It's important information on the go from the News 13 team.
Stay covered on breaking news no matter where you are.
Get the news you need as it happens with News 13 text alerts. Coverage you can count on. The screaming fans, the elite teams. It's ACC basketball, the hottest college hoops in the country. And you can see it all season long on MyTV. ACC basketball on MyTV is brought to you by Sparks Toyota. And if you don't get MyTV, call your cable operator today and say,
I want MyTV.
ACC basketball is here. Will you be a part of the action? Catch it now on Eastern Carolina's new home for college hoops, MyTV. The screaming fans, the elite teams. It's ACC basketball, the hottest college hoops in the country. And you can see it all season long on MyTV. See Virginia take on NC State Wednesday at 9. Brought to you by Sparks Toyota.
Dealing with employees can be interesting.
Charlie keeps stealing my steak.
But I still love what I do. What I don't love is dealing with technology issues. Now, that's why I contacted Time Warner Cable. Their specialists tailored solutions for us, like rock-solid managed security and blazing fast internet. Now I have more time for the things I love.
Is 9 a.m. a start time or guideline?
While Time Warner Cable handles the rest.
Time Warner Cable Business Class, sharing your passion with you.
Call 866-TWC for Biz for this great offer.
Rely on the News 13 network and the radio stations of Miller Communications for news, weather, and sports updates wherever you live. The News 13 network.
And welcome back to your Count on Health report. Now for a look at stories making health headlines this week, here's Meg Oliver.
The tide has turned in the U.S. battle against cancer. For a second straight year, there were 3,000 fewer deaths than the year before. The American Cancer Society said it believes cancer deaths will continue to fall. Experts credit the drop to less smoking, better screening techniques, and improved treatments. Researchers say a common procedure used to treat ear infections may not be necessary in most children. Specialists often recommend ear tubes to drain excess fluid feared to affect hearing and learning. But a new study shows children who received the tubes did no better on hearing and learning tests than children who did not. Researchers say the hearing loss during an infection is too mild and temporary to affect a vast majority of children. It's well known fast food isn't the best food for you, but a new study provides the best evidence yet. Eating it makes you fat. Researchers studying nearly 3,400 adults found that every additional fast food meal they consumed each week correlated with a substantial increase in body mass index. The same association did not exist for meals eaten in traditional restaurants. Those are some of this week's top health stories. I'm Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
And weather is coming up next right after the break.
Honda dealers of the Carolinas are out to make 2007 the best year ever. We're kicking off the new year with a bang. Get an unprecedented 0.9% financing on Honda's award-winning trucks, Ridgeline, Pilot, Element, and even Odyssey. Yes, 0.9% financing on Honda trucks. Plus, save thousands on one of Car and Driver's 10 Best, the 2007 Honda Accord. Lease it for a low $199. A new Accord for $199 a month? Now that's something to celebrate. Start the new year off in the hot seat. Hurry to your hometown Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
Did you know 1 in 8 South Carolinians has chronic kidney disease? The 3rd Annual National Kidney Foundation Golf Classic will be held Friday, March 23rd at the Country Club of South Carolina. The winning team will compete for the national finals at Pebble Beach. Sign up today for this premier charity golf event sponsored locally by BB&T and King Cadillac. And join us in the fight against kidney disease. For more information, contact the National Kidney Foundation of South Carolina.
The worst part isn't always waking up exhausted with legs that feel like lead, or that my memory is shot and every muscle in my body is screaming. The worst part isn't even that everyone thinks the problem's in my head. The worst part of chronic fatigue syndrome is missing my life.
CFS affects more than 1 million Americans. Get informed, get diagnosed, get help.
Too many dots in your life?
Introducing scnow.com, the most comprehensive local website Eastern Carolina will ever need. Driven by the area's most trusted regional news sources, WBTW News 13 and the Morning News. scnow.com is your online source to stay informed. Up-to-the-minute weather information, breaking news, powered by WBTW News 13 and the Morning News. Online all the time. scnow.com. It's web coverage you can count on.
And good Saturday evening to you. I hope you're all having a good weekend so far. We had a nice, beautiful day out there. Plenty of sun, so no rain on the News 13 exclusive live Doppler radar. We'll look all around the Carolinas this evening on the News 13 radar net. We're not going to find anything on there either. Just a plain, very cool day out there today. Temperatures actually a little bit cool even for January. Let's go on over and see where our high temperatures today were from our weather watchers. Highs today were in the lower 50s. 51 are high today from Richard McInville, our weather watcher in Hartsville, and 50 degrees, the official high at the Myrtle Beach Airport. Average high today, about 54 degrees in Florence, about 56 degrees your average high today in Myrtle Beach. So it was quite cool even for late January, and it is cool out there this evening as well. 40 degrees in Maxton, 45 in Myrtle Beach. So here's how temperatures are looking as we head through the evening hours. We'll have clear skies, upper 30s by 9 o'clock, middle 30s by midnight. Low temperatures tonight will be around 30 degrees, and with light winds out there, there will be quite a bit of frost out there to start off your Sunday morning. Here's our next storm system out to the west. It's still a pretty good ways away, and it will continue to move to the east and to the northeast. There you see a few clouds beginning to move into northern Georgia, so those clouds will spread into our area during the afternoon tomorrow. And by late tomorrow afternoon, there will be a very slight chance of showers, but for the most part, it will be tomorrow night before that storm system gets into our area. Temperatures right now are very cool pretty much no matter where you go in the United States. So as far as any big warm-up or anything like that, we just don't look for it during the week ahead. We will have that rain moving in by Sunday night, though, and it will be a wet day on Monday. And there is a second cold front that will move through toward the middle part of the week, and that will give us a big blast of cold air toward the latter part of the week. As far as the timing of the rainfall headed our way, we'll fast forward the computer model till tomorrow afternoon. There you see clouds will be on the increase. Most of the rain still back to the west until tomorrow night. And then as we head toward midnight, there you see the rain has increased. The rain will become likely by Sunday night. If you do have outdoor plans during the day on Sunday, the odds are they will be just fine. But there you see the rain hangs around Sunday night into Monday. And behind that, we'll have another blast of cold air toward the middle part of the week. Overnight tonight, mostly clear and cold, and because we will have light winds, there will be some frost out there. Low temperatures between 28 and 30. For tomorrow, there will be increasing clouds, rain moving in late in the day, high temperatures around 50 or 51. Your 7-day forecast for the Grand Strand. Overall, it will be a cool and wet week. Tuesday, a dry day with a high near 57. More dry weather on Friday and Saturday. Every other day this week, there will be at least a chance of rain. For the PD, again, tomorrow looks pretty good, but by tomorrow night, the rain will move in. Rain likely on Monday with a high near 52. But there you see, we had the 70-degree weather last week, and all this week, temperatures will be right there where they should be for the latter part of January. That is the check on your weather. Coming up next, we'll have a check on sports.
I'm already skittish about blind dates, but you just not showing up.
No, I'm here.
I'm in a Toyota Camry.
I don't see it.
Yep, sorry.
It's a brand new Camry.
Is this a game? Because I don't really like games. I love the bingo, but I don't like games.
I'm not playing any games. I'm really here. I'm outside your
For
house.
the last time, I don't see a Camry.
It's been fun. See ya.
The newly redesigned 2007 Toyota Camry. See it to believe it.
Oh, now I see it. Oh gosh, nice car.
Toyota, moving forward.
Only Pizza Hut Pan Pizza gives America more to love. All that rich, delicious crust and more mouth-watering toppings than the other guys. And no wonder America preferred Pizza Hut Pan Pizza over Domino's and Papa John's almost 2-to-1 in a national taste test. And to celebrate, here's an even more amazing deal. Get any pan pizza, any toppings for just $10. You only get more of what you love under one roof. Want more taste? Get America's favorite pizza. Pizza Hut.
The most successful genre of international entertainment continues in Eastern Carolina with WBTW's My TV.
He has got to lose it all. She's insane.
The short dramatic series like Wicked Wicked Games and Watch Over Me has captivated audiences around the globe in 13-week storylines and non-stop cliffhangers. Tune in now and discover what the uproar is all about on HTC Channel 99.
Cholesterol. My doctor said to watch it. So I ride my bike, eat the good stuff, and take garlic every day.
Garlic's clinically proven ingredient maintains healthy cholesterol naturally.
The doctor's happy. So am I.
Eat right, exercise, garlic.
When I wear black, I don't want flakes, but I do want healthy hair.
Then switch to Selsun Blue Salon.
So soft, so rich.
No flakes, no itch.
Maximum dandruff relief, rich with vitamins and moisturizers. Selsun Blue Salon. Never wear black without the blue.
Progress basketball, South Carolina at Tennessee. Dominique Archie with the early bucket, and then Trey Kelly playing on that injured knee, putting the Gamecocks up 7-2 on the 22nd ranked Vols. But back came Kentucky, Jajuan Smith for 3, and right now it's 14-11 Volunteers over the Gamecocks early in this one. Today, 19th ranked Clemson looked to get back on track since their perfect 17-0 start. The Tigers lost consecutive games to Maryland and North Carolina. This afternoon, Clemson looked to shatter perfection by handing Boston College its first ACC defeat. The Eagles were the only ACC team perfect on the season in the conference. Tigers down by 5. Cliff Hammonds heating up 5 for 6 from long range. He had 17. Then Vernon Hamilton, another 3. Tigers with a 39-33 advantage, turning up the defense. It's KC Rivers in the lane, gets the steal, takes it all the way. Clemson with 13 steals. They're up 8 at the half. Second half, Hamilton to the hoop. James Mays cleaning it up. He had 14 points. Mays, watch him take his man to the hoop. And there for the follow is Sam Perry. He had 9 points. Clemson was up 60-45, and then Perry finishes again. A very impressive performance by Clemson, bringing its A game. They pound Boston College by 20.
Very good win for us. We had the first place team coming into our house on Saturday afternoon. I think our guys kind of feel like that's what's supposed to happen.
Definitely important to win this game. I mean, not just because it was slide, but because it was the next game, and it's conference time. This is what counts.
Today, Coastal Carolina's biggest challenge was not looking ahead. With upcoming games against Big South leaders High Point and Winthrop, it was easy to overlook a Liberty team that had lost 10 of 11. Buzz Peterson's Chanticleers trail Winthrop and High Point by a game in the Big South standings. They needed a win. CCU comes out slow. Alex McLean and the Flames go up 9-2. Buzz would bench his starting 5. The second 5 respond. Logan Johnson cutting the deficit to 5. It was a rough shooting day for Joshua Mack, but he sets up Joseph Harris underneath. Coastal now within a point. Harris with an assist of his own to Jack Leisure. This game was knotted up at 13. Leisure had 13. Harris distributing again, this time Jordan Gross underneath and the foul. And the shots fired up by 2 off the Joshua Mack miss. Joseph Harris, this guy can do it all. Team high, 18 points and 10 rebounds. 8th career double-double. Leisure to Harris for 2 more. It wasn't pretty, but Coastal wins 70-65. Chanticleers host High Point Monday night. Somco, his 500th career rebound in the game. And it is a Coastal Carolina sweep as the women take out Asheville 73-61. Coach Alan LaForce missed this game due to illness. I'm sure the final score makes him feel better. Sam Bundy of the Morning News and SCNow.com reports that South Florence has offered its football head coaching jobs to Burns receiving coach Brian Lane. The Bruins are searching for a replacement for Ken Cribb, who resigned in December. You can read the entire story, of course, on SCNow.com. And in other coaching news, Sports Illustrated reports Vikings defensive coordinator Mike Tomlin will become the new coach of the Steelers, but the 34-year-old says that's news to him. Tomlin is one of 3 candidates, according to the Steelers. Russ Grimm and Ron Rivera still in the mix. One of those guys will be paid handsomely when the final decision is made. And, of course, looking ahead, tomorrow those NFL playoffs resume. New Orleans visit Chicago for the NFC Championship. And News 13 televising the AFC battle between New England and Indianapolis. WBTW also your home for Super Bowl 41, 15 days away. And gosh, do I want to get that day off. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either.
Because we work the weekend. I don't know how much I'll have to pay Rick some money to come in and work. But, you miss the food you get to eat on Super Bowl Sunday and going to the party. And
you can start trying now. Thanks, Ryan. All right, that does it for this edition of News 13 at 6. Thanks for watching. CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you again at 11.